What's up, chat? Is anybody here? Let me know whenever someone gets here for the first time. Can I... Is anybody... Nikit's back, bro. You were here last time. Let's go, baby. Am I live on TikTok? I don't know. Am I live on Instagram? Not yet, but I think I'm getting there. Let's see. I'm only live on YouTube. Only live on YouTube, which is interesting. How do we get live on TikTok? That's what we got to figure out next. And we got to figure out how to crop. We got to figure out how to get this better. Can we, this is the question we're all wondering, can we move the Instagram layout to not look so brutal? Let's see, properties, filters, well, cam only. All right, and we're back. I don't know what that was. Studio mode? That's pretty crazy. I think that's too much for me. We don't want to go studio mode. Settings, maybe? Appearance. Output. Oh, we're getting somewhere close. We're getting closer. Nope, we're not getting closer. How to have different Why is the TikTok not live? Explain that one. Oh, did you see that for a second? It was live. What was that? That was weird. Am I live on TikTok? I'm not live on TikTok. Okay, so we gotta figure out why I'm not live on TikTok. Trial stream. That should be on, dude. That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, it flickered. Oh, what is that? You guys see it? I think I'm live on TikTok, but is it brutal? Is it terrible? See it? I think I'm live on TikTok, but is it brutal? Is it terrible? See it? Okay. Sorry, you're gonna get some weird feedback there. I'm live. And it looks like it's a good aspect ratio. Alright, so I thank you guys on TikTok. If you guys are here on TikTok, let me know if like this looks good. Now we gotta figure out how to go live on Instagram. How do we get this to not look so atrocious? When you use the preview video is saved as part of the recording if you want. There's like an IG Live producer tool after you go live. All right, we're gonna go live. We're just gonna see what happens. Okay, I'm live and it looks terrible. I'm live and it looks terrible. How do we fix this? Guys, do not join this if you're on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, do not join this. Did you guys get notifications? Get out of here. Get out of here, Instagram. I don't know how to fix the aspect ratio. Wyatt, how do I fix the aspect ratio so it looks normal? Hurry, this is embarrassing. Wyatt, can you hear me? Wyatt, can you hear me? How do I fix this? No, you guys all got notifications, bro. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No. We're gonna. You guys are part of the. We're gonna work this out together. We're gonna work this out together. How do we get this aspect ratio? If you guys are on Instagram, I'm sorry. I just want to come out and say that. I just want to come out and say that I'm sorry. Okay? But we're going to figure it out. So you feel free to leave and come back maybe in 10 to 20 minutes if you want. Any streaming savages in here? Anybody? Here, what we can do in the meantime is we can just center my face a little bit so you guys can at least see me. All right, let's think. How do we do this? We could let's just do a quick little Google. How to have a different what's the word I'm looking for? Different setup from Instagram to in Restream. Use Restream Studio's portrait mode, or configure OBS to. It's not making a ton of sense to me. And I think that's okay that it doesn't make a ton of sense. It'd be weird if it did. It would be weird if it did make sense. Let's see here. Do we got anybody in the chat? You gotta set up OBS. You gotta set up an OBS vertical. I'm not even seeing where aspect ratio is even at, guys. Let's try this. Let's try. You know what though? I am glad we did this together though. I'll be honest. I am glad that we're figuring this out together. It's landscape until someone opens the comments. Then it changes to portrait. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, we're gonna try this screenshot. And we're gonna ask ChatGPT how can I make my Instagram viewers see this vertically? Here, we'll go ahead and I'll freaking move myself down. Let's get some game from this. Move myself to the top probably. Okay, step 1, change OBS canvas to vertical. Yeah, but what if I want to keep it? Here's the plot twist. I'm live on YouTube. Bet you guys weren't expecting that. So how do I stay horizontal on YouTube, vertical on Instagram and TikTok? Explain that one to me. Resize your sources. I think this is the answer we're looking for. Change OBS canvas to vertical at OBS setting, video, canvas output, apply. Now your entire working area becomes vertical. Once canvas is vertical, make sure Restream sends there. Restream, okay, pro tip, important for, okay, now let's just ask it, can I go horizontal on YouTube, but also vert on TT and IG? Yes, but not from a single, can only output one resolution per stream. Interesting. So you guys are telling me OBS is not the move. It might be what I'm hearing right now. What I might be hearing is that OBS is not the move. Okay, sounds like OBS is not the move. Is there a different streaming service I can use. Oh, that was a quick one. StreamYard. All right, we might be moving over to Restream Studio. Upgraded. You can make 2 layouts. I have that. All right, so we're gonna go vertical today. We're going vertical today. I repeat, vertical today. And then we'll come back tomorrow and we'll win the day. We'll win the day just a little bit better. Okay. Let's go back to the top. What does it say here? Change OBS canvas to vertical settings video. It's not letting me change because I'm live. All right, chat. We're gonna end the stream and we're coming back. We're coming back with vengeance. I don't want it to send another. Notification to you guys. I'm gonna be brutally honest. It made me really insecure. So I'm gonna try to figure out how we can do that. All right, chat. I'm out. We'll figure this out.